This is Endscreen Noise. My name is Colin Dixon, founder and chief analyst at Endscreen Media, and today is June 21st, 2017. The virtual MVPDs have been around now for over 2 years. Sling TV was introduced back in January of 2015, and according to comScore, new data from that company says that they're actually making pretty good progress now. The company says 3.1 million people are using them, and they were only looked at the top 3 services, which they say are Sling TV, DirecTV Now and PlayStation Vue, and so that means they've undercounted because we also have Hulu Live, YouTube TV and Fubo TV in the mix there. Now they are being used just like pay television. 5.3 hours is the average viewing going on those services in the home, and they account for fully half now of the OTT viewing in those households that are using them. 91% of them use a streaming media player like Roku or Apple TV or Prime, Amazon's streaming Fire TV stick. So there's lots of progress being made here, according to comScore, and the virtual MVPDs are not standing still. They are improving their features, and one of the primary features that they should be improving is the digital video recorder, and that's exactly what Sling and Fubo TV are doing. Now, Sling released its DVR a while ago, but it was only available on Roku, and now they have expanded availability to most of the major players. So we now have it on Fire TV, Apple TV, Xbox One, Android phones and Android TV. Now it costs $5 a month, and you get 50 hours of storage, and it's really unrestricted simultaneous recording. So you can, if you want to, record 4 separate shows on 4 separate channels airing at the same time, no problem. They are adding channels upon which you can record. So they just added all the Fox channels, so you can record on Fox, FX, FS1, for example, and they're doing a better job of integrating live and on-demand and DVR. So if you select to record a show that is available in the on-demand library, they'll take you straight to the on-demand selection, so you don't have to record it. And they're also creating folders, and those folders bring together those 3 elements: all of the recordings, the future shows, and anything in the on-demand library, all in one interface. And this is one area where Hulu Live also excels. It does that very well too. Fubo TV does not charge for its DVR functionality, but it's not giving you very much with it. It previously only allowed you to record 3 shows. It has recently bumped that up to 10. But you know what? It may not matter quite so much with Fubo TV, because they've just introduced a new feature which they called Look Back, and it basically allows you to watch stuff that you have missed within 3 days of its original broadcast. Now, bearing in mind that Fubo is really focused on soccer and sports in general, but really soccer specifically, this may not be such a big advantage, because most soccer fans are going to want to watch that game live or very soon thereafter. So probably not a big disadvantage to doing that. Now, it's only that look back functionality is only available today in the mobile web and on the desktop, but you can bet they'll be bringing that to all of the interfaces just as soon as they can. Other services are beginning to beef up the number of platforms that they're available on. So DirecTV Now is adding Roku, and Roku is a really important platform, at least according to comScore. The company says that it is the most popular of the streaming media players, and in fact comScore says that 16% of Wi-Fi homes now are using a Roku, 14% are using a Fire TV, 8% a Chromecast, and just 6% an Apple TV. So that makes Roku a very important platform. DTV Now DirecTV Now also has added restart services. So on some channels you can actually watch a show if you join a show in progress, you can watch it from the beginning again. Now, I actually had a lot of trouble finding this feature on DirecTV Now, but I did find a couple of shows that were in progress that I could actually go back and watch from the beginning. So clearly that has to roll out across a lot more channels for it to be really interesting. And it certainly does not make up for the fact that it doesn't have a proper DVR. Hulu Live. Now, Hulu Live is only available on Apple TV today. So as we know, that's the least popular of the streaming media players. Apparently, they're just about to introduce the Fire TV version. And you can bet they're working furiously to get Roku done, particularly when they see those comScore numbers. So with all of this activity, who's in the lead? Well, by subscribers, it is probably Sling TV. comScore says that Sling TV is being used by 2/3 of those people that say they're using this service. So over 2 million of them are using Sling TV today, according to that company. But if we look by viewing time, what we find is a little bit different picture. DirecTV Now is in the lead with 81 hours a month. Sling TV is second with 69 and PlayStation Vue 57 hours a month. But remember, DirecTV Now comes with a bit of an advantage because if you're streaming that on an AT&T network, mobile or fixed network, it doesn't count against your cap. And you know what? Those caps are beginning to look quite low. I have a 1 terabyte cap and I'm getting pretty much up towards the limit of that with all the streaming that we do in my house. Now, what's the nearest SVOD service in usage to this? Well, according to comScore, it's not Netflix, it's Hulu On Demand. The company says that it's being watched for about an hour a day, 29 hours a month. That's half of PlayStation Vue usage, by the way. And Netflix is next with 27 hours a month. So the virtual MVPDs are doing a lot to beef up their services and make them a lot more interesting to consumers. So you can bet we're going to continue to see expansion of those services with consumers going forward. And you can bet we'll be reporting on it here at Endscreen News. We'll see you again next time.